The dining room glowed with warm light, the kind meant to make everyone look softer, happier, more in love than they really were. Crystal glasses chimed gently, silverware tapped porcelain, and conversations floated through the air in comfortable waves. She sat beside her husband at the long table, posture straight, smile easy, playing her part the way she always had. To anyone watching, they were one of those solid couples, the quiet kind, the stable kind, the kind people assumed would last forever. She had spent the evening doing what she did best, making sure he was comfortable, refilling his water before he asked, laughing at the right moments, adding small details to his stories that made him sound funnier, more charming. She didn't think about it as effort anymore. It was just how love worked, she thought, smoothing the edges of someone else's world. Halfway through dessert, the conversation turned playful, the way it does when people are full and wine. Someone made a joke about marriage, about how partners change after the wedding. A few people groaned dramatically, a few laughed too loudly. Then someone turned to her husband and asked, "So what about you? What surprised you most after you got married?" He didn't hesitate. He leaned back in his chair, smiling in that casual, performative way he had when he had an audience. "Oh, that's easy," he said. "I realized pretty fast that she's not exactly the ambitious type. She's more comfortable. You know, likes things simple. I guess I'm the one with the drive in the relationship." A few people chuckled. Not cruelly, just socially, the way people laugh when they think a comment is harmless. Someone added, "Hey, balance is important." Another said, "Every power guy needs a calm wife at home." She smiled. It was automatic, polite, practiced. Inside, though, something cold and precise slid into place. She didn't feel anger first. She felt exposure, as if a private truth about how he saw her had been lifted out of the quiet corners of their marriage and placed under bright, public light. Not ambitious, comfortable, simple. Words that sounded small when spoken that way. Words that erased years of invisible effort. The late nights supporting his career moves, the sacrifices she never listed, the way she had folded her own dreams smaller so his could take up more room. She searched his face, waiting for the soft follow-up. The squeeze of her hand. I'm kidding. She's actually the reason I get anything done." But it didn't come. He took a sip of his drink, still smiling, already moving on to the next story. Around her, the table buzzed back to life. No one lingered on the comment. Why would they? It had sounded like a joke, and she had laughed to a quiet, agreeable sound that told everyone it was safe to keep going. Her fork rested on her plate, untouched. She became acutely aware of the weight of her wedding ring against the glass stem she was holding, the way her chest felt tight, but her face remained relaxed. Years of being agreeable had trained her well. In that moment, she understood something with painful clarity. This wasn't a misunderstanding. It wasn't a bad choice of words. It was how he saw her when he felt unfiltered and admired. Small, safe, background. She nodded along with the conversation, added a gentle comment here and there, even reached over once to brush an imaginary crumb from his sleeve. No one noticed that she had gone quiet in a different way. Not the quiet of shyness, but the quiet of someone pulling something precious back inside herself, out of reach.